And I mean, I just saw that coming. But the writer in me is like, this is fascinating how they did this. You know, it was fascinating.
It's amazing what Marlo, who is his boss, who's the boss of Chris on the show, what a sociopath. Like, you didn't think it could get any worse than Barksdale or any of those guys, or Weebay, I think his name was on the first season. Yeah. And man, you bastards roll the law, and they're just the worst people alive. I mean, they shoot you without a facial expression.
I thought the way they took out Prop Joe was one of the coldest. Oh, it was, damn. You know, to tell a guy.
He's on the second season. He's on the second
season. Wait a minute.
I love that it's getting room for him.
I totally forgot.
No, but they just took him out. He had a cup of coffee. Yeah. They took him out. Look, that's all I was going to say, you know.
Of course. They had to beat him.
My father.
Tristan sat down yesterday off mic. The first thing he said is, and when they kill Stringer Bell, and he's like,
I'm on season 2. But Bell's still alive and well, brother.
And running things.
That was the clip I had them pull, actually. To me, that was, I mean, the scene that you guys did in the jail cell, where he say, "My name is my name," was a very intense scene. But that scene with Prop Joe, which was like the only moment of compassion in any way, shape, or form he shows in the entire series, was "Close your eyes, it'll be over quick." That was like his idea of being gentlemanly and sweet.
Nice.
He respected Joe, other than the shady stuff that Joe was doing. He respected Joe's position. So he's like, this was him respecting that. And close your eyes, you know, because when you play this game, you got to know that, you know, any minute, anywhere, anyone can take you out. It's not a minute. It's not about this is unfair. This is unfair. This is part of playing the game. You know, you're complicit. So yeah, it was wild.
So obviously, Marlo, I know I saw in the coming attractions. I saw the coming attractions because on demand. I was always watching a week early, and then they make me wait now for 2 weeks. They show that he's out of jail. So I mean, I'm hoping something kind of goes down with him. I mean, I know you can't say exactly what happens.
Marlo ends up running for mayor.
You know what? Look, Marion Barry won. That wouldn't actually.
That's true.
That wouldn't actually be too big of a stretch.
I'm working on an Obama Davis ticket. Obama Clay Davis ticket. You know.
I can't tell you how this show has roped me in, and every angle they cover, it's almost like your storyline as this dirty senator is as interesting to me as the drug storyline. The newspaper one I like, but I much prefer you guys because you have been watching since day one, and you know you. For the last
it's what with the
seasons.
Politics and what's going on in the police department. A lot of it's the same stuff that's going on in the streets. Yeah. They just happen to have badges and positions and City Hall. I mean, same conversations, a lot of the same back dealing. It's crazy. We just were talking about it off the air. How he said some of the same things in dealing with the mayor, and that excerpt that. Some of the kids, when offered drug money, ended up saying, you know, just taking this money and moving it around, this and that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You guys, 5 seasons?
Yeah, this is the 5th season.
Yeah, 5th season ending. How do you feel about that? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you'd like to keep working on it, but, you know.
I sort of feel like, you know, you reach that point where, you know, it's time to move on, you know. I mean, sure, you know, you love doing the show, you want to do the show, but when, you know, all things come to an end and when it's time to go, you got to go. I'm glad we're sort of going out what I feel is on top, you know, where people didn't like get tired of the show and say, you know, went on like 2 seasons too long. But the big difference to me was that we didn't like get canceled. I mean, the show came to an end, so it wasn't like you walked in and it was like, oh my God, I don't have a job. You know, you had a whole season to say goodbye to everybody. You know,
don't say that too loudly. Does that happen to someone in this room?
Ooh,
on the same channel that you guys are on too.
Okay, all right.
Lucky Louie, you know, but you know,
I watched the show.
Oh, thank you.
I watched it.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. I've seen you. Period. That was a semicolon.
Yeah, Jimmy was hoping like a hand.
But you know what? I don't even watch comedians, but I stayed up and I watched like your special.
Oh wow, man! Thank you.
No problem.
It's funny. It was
and still waiting for the end.
No, that's okay. Just the fact that this ruthless psychopath knows who I am. Which anyway, we again, we're sorry to make you guys wait. We just Geraldo was there. We were running a little bit late, but we have The Wire series finale, by far the best show on television. I mean, it's by far The Emmys are just a completely irrelevant award.
Completely agree with
not
Jimmy.
Being nominated, it's just revolting that that's not being nominated.
That's on them, you know.
It just stinks.
It's on them.
It's just they're 24. Is he gonna save the day? Little drunk driving twerp. The Wire, best show on television. Series finale. The whole season is on demand. You can get it on demand. It's 9 o'clock on HBO. Just go get the box sets. Because it really will. You cannot stop watching the show once you start watching it. We thank you guys so much.
Hey, thanks for
having us.
Yeah, it's great.